people go say, let's finish them, bata bata. You know, say that SUV and cars when they won't buy for First Lady office, not test run. As they test them, nobody talk too much. They say, it won't go. Let's increase it. We are going for the bigger one. Let's buy YATCH. And I said, the when they go take the discuss, say, Your Excellency, this YATCH where you want, people will complain. Are they not the ones that give me my mandates?
You understand with me? Your money is gone.
Like subsidy. The way when these people take, they buy toys, they buy YATCH, they buy cars. Now Nickelodeon.
Nigeria is supposed to be a channel for other countries to watch.
Go just there for YouTube.
For more funny videos, tune into Nigerian station.
You go here previously on Nigeria. Nigeria government has bought the YATCH. People go there, what are they doing with this?
Where is that go? Where president, why is YATCH go?
YATCH is meant for cruise and funfair. We are in the cruise. Who is it cruising with?
You put yourself on shoes of APC people. When I announce them.
Now, if you be sensitive that them even use their hand convince them. Your Excellency, you know we worked so much in that election. Yeah. We need to cruise. They come, they suggest, say, where do we go to? The other person will say, let's go Wonderland. Say, no, we'll bring Wonderland to ourselves. Let's buy a YATCH.
What will the people say? No, they won't understand.
Imagine telling Peter Obi that you want to buy a YATCH of 5-point-something billion.
Mr. Peter. Mr. Peter, I heard that you want to buy a yacht.
No, you know, they are proposing.
Okay, they are proposing.
Mr. Peter B.
So we propose that sometimes the government need to have fun, and we want to buy a yacht.
God have mercy upon us.
You go there like this. You cross your hand. You see, Ruben?
You remember when they enter yacht for school?
Ruben, first of all, what is the use of YATCH in the country? YATCH is it not meant for cruising? Why are we cruising? Is the country going forward? Why are we having fun? YATCH and Titanic, they are equivalent. What if we went there and it collapses? We lost two things. We will lose our life and we will lose our money. Do you know what 5-point-something billion naira will do for us, for the citizens? You know how many schools it will open in the north? Ruben, you see, this is the rascality I told you that we are going to dismantle in government. 5-point-something billion just for cruising to have fun. Hey!
You're going to see Mrs. Kuyamo, they try to defend them.
See, this is a government we need to, you need to have fun. Express yourself. You need to clear your brain to get ready. You go tell Ruben. Ruben, like I said before, it's not everybody you are allowed in the government. Somebody that is speaking like this, you do not allow the person near the office. When I was in Anambra, I told them, don't come to the government house. Government house is not a restaurant. Eat in your house, I will come and meet you. Ruben, like I said, you cannot come through the window and start cleaning the house. Mamma mia!
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on Monday, shortly before the commencement of the weekly Federal Executive Council meeting at the State House in Abuja, set the ground rules for the attendance of the meeting, including restricting unauthorized persons gaining access into the council chambers of the State House. Well, Tinubu read out the names of those authorized to attend the meeting and called out his son, Sheyi Tinubu, who the president said had been seen sneaking in and out of council meetings.
Last week, I noticed the undue access of people sneaking in and out of this council. Including, I saw the photograph of my son. So he's sitting behind the cubicle there. That is not acceptable. I will announce to you those people who are supposed to be here with my consent. Adisa Bala Usman, as a policy, Bayo Nanuga, information and strategy, Akim Mori Okola, principal, private secretary, and Damilotu Aderemi, private secretary. Those are the people who are granted exceptions to be here when we are conducting the business of the nation. Unless I send for you, don't come.
I mean, I loved this speech. This is trending. I mean, I wanted to take this story yesterday, but I'm so happy it started trending again yesterday. Rufy on fire. I thought the president spoke very well. We have seen Sheyi Tinubu, if you can pull up those videos of him. You know, I think this video particularly was when he was organizing the Youth Day. But I think the president said something right. I wanted to ask Dr. Bati, because he's been in some of these meetings, but go ahead.
So for me, yes, the president said something right. He pointed it out. But it's a very sad indictment on the president himself. So is that how much a joke we have become as a nation that his son makes it to Federal Executive Council meeting, sitting in cubicle? Is that how much we've come as a nation as a joke? That he even had to say it. So that means, Oji, if I become president tomorrow, I can pack my friends to come and sit in a Federal Executive Council meeting. I can say, come in. What kind of presidency are we running? What kind of country are we running? I'm happy he has put his foot on the ground as regards it, but it's also an indictment on all of us. If his son had a ministerial position, I've got no qualms. But president's son, Federal Executive Council meeting, and on the contrary, you know the shocking thing about Nigeria is, yes, a lot of people are saying, oh yes, he's done it, he's said, he's spoken against his son and all. That's not the formative matter. The formative matter is it that we have become so porous as a country that when matters of state affairs are discussed, family members are seated there. What country are we building?
Dr. Bati.
Okay, well, first, I think it's a good thing that the president has addressed the matter. The hallowed chambers of the Federal Executive Council is not a marketplace where people will just go there and, come and observe. It's not a social media forum where anybody can just come and carry a phone and be listening to state matters. Because the president talked about affairs of the nation. To the best of our knowledge, Sheyi Tinubu is not officially a member of the government of Nigeria. He's a grown adult. I think we've made a comment here. There's no provision for office of the first son or office of the first daughter. Now, so these grown-up persons, what President Tinubu has just emphasized is that they should go and find something meaningful to do. Being the son of a governor or the son of a president is not a profession. It's not a job. And it cannot be a vocation either. So, and I hope Sheyi Tinubu would take his cue from that. He will not, of course, he will not disobey the president of Nigeria, even if the president of Nigeria is his father. That's number one. Number two is that the president now listed the persons who are allowed to be in council. Now, that will include the special advisor on policy, the special advisor on information and strategy, and then also the principal secretary to the president, and also the private secretary to the president. Yes, these persons, the president has the powers to say these are the people I want here.
Yes.
But I wanted to add that the president left out the DG of the Bureau for Public Procurement, because one of the major items at the Federal Executive Council is that people will bring, applications. They want contract awards. He is the man from BPP that the president can always check with and say, please, has this thing gone through due process? So that's important. The third point, the president directed the secretary to the government of the Federation, who, of course, prepares the minutes for the council meeting, to make sure that nobody walks into the chambers if they are not supposed to be there. Well, it's also a security job. The CSO, the chief security officer to the president, mans the door, or his boys man the door, when a council meeting is expected to start. One, to make sure that if you are not expected there, you are not allowed in. If you come late, in fact, if you come late to council and the president is already seated, nobody will open the door for you. The security people will have to tell the CSO, who will go and take special permission from the president. So I think it's good that the president has put his foot down here, and all other persons should take the cue. It's not just for Seyi Tinubu, it's for even the sons and daughters of governors.
No, they should
and friends of governors and friends of the president.
Yeah.
They can't just be making themselves available when they should be doing something meaningful with their time as grown adults. Except, of course, the president decides to give them a formal appointment.